Not a day in the battle arena. Well, we've got King Ghidorah going up against Doomsday. We've already seen Superman go up against Godzilla, so why not throw some of their most powerful villains head to head? So who's coming out on top here? Let's find out. So, first things first, there's King Ghidorah, the big rival to Godzilla, Monster Zero, the demon from the skies. Something that's super cool, also something that I thank God doesn't exist in real life. And the first big advantage that this monster has in the fight, really one of the biggest advantages he's got, is that, well, he's just big. It's his size. He absolutely dwarfs Godzilla. Like, just look at that size comparison. And on top of that, Ghidorah is clocking in at 140,000 tons. Over 100,000 tons! He's breaking every single scale that he steps on. And when you're throwing around that kind of weight, well, you're going to be insanely strong. Basically, without even trying. He's clashed with Godzilla and created some pretty significant shockwaves, overpowered Rodan, or take him out with just one blast. Even Ghidorah's wings are crazy strong, believe it or not. They shattered through the ice in Antarctica and easily smashed buildings, just sending them crumbling down to the ground. To top it all off, Ghidorah has managed to overpower Godzilla, choke out Godzilla, and then pick Godzilla up, fly him way up into the sky, and then drop him from the edge of the atmosphere, essentially. To make it all the more impressive, the big guy weighs, get this, close to 90,000 tons. Hear me when I say this. King Ghidorah is able to easily lift and move around nearly 100,000 tons. But while Ghidorah is strong, really strong, he might be even more durable. Bullets and missiles do absolutely nothing to the big guy. They even just bounce off his wings, go flying in other directions. He's taken tons of attacks from Godzilla and shrugged a whole lot of them off, and even took an atomic blast right to the chest from a juiced up Godzilla. As if that wasn't enough, King Ghidorah survived the Oxygen Destroyer, something that killed every living thing within a 2-mile radius. Something that very nearly almost killed Godzilla. He had to go back and charge up for a while after the fight. And yet here's Ghidorah, just jumping right back up, going right back at it. Plus, to top it all off, as if all this wasn't already enough, Ghidorah has a healing factor. After Godzilla tore off one of his heads, Ghidorah just quickly grew it right back. No harm, no foul. I mean, yeah, it hurt him. Ghidorah was in pain in that moment, but he was regrowing his head. Who wouldn't be a little uncomfortable? Then there's Ghidorah's gravity beam, which is roughly just as powerful as Godzilla's atomic breath. He pushed Godzilla back a good little while. He destroyed buildings, and used it to beat Rodan and even kill Mothra. It took out 2 of the 3 monsters in the movie with just one shot. Ghidorah can also absorb energy from other sources, like draining the nuclear energy right out of Godzilla's body, or tapping into the Boston power grid and unleashing just a massive electric blast from his wings. You could even argue that he absorbed some energy from that volcano in order to regrow his head in the first place. And if you think someone like Thor can control the weather, well, just look at Ghidorah. He started generating storms as soon as he was free from the ice. Later on in the movie, it was said that he was generating Category 6 hurricanes as he was flying around. Honestly, I thought Category 5s were the max. Didn't think Category 6s were possible. So that's Ghidorah. That's who he is. That's what he's bringing to the fight. But on the other hand, well, we've got the monster that killed Superman, Doomsday. So Doomsday was created by Lex Luthor for the sole purpose of killing Superman. That's it, just kill Superman. Capable of apocalyptic destruction, Doomsday's strength required Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman to team up or take him down. Although, let's be real here, really just Superman and Wonder Woman. Batman didn't really do much. Kinda just stood to the side for most of the fight. But also, if I was taking on a Kryptonian monster and I was just a human, I probably wouldn't be doing too much either. But then again, he's Batman, he needs to be doing something, and I am just definitely overanalyzing this. Anyways, Doomsday was ultimately killed by Superman at the end of their fight. But he also managed to kill Superman in the process. So, kinda evens out. And the first thing you gotta know about him is that Doomsday is strong. Super strong. Super, super strong. I mean, just for starters, Superman needed 2 hands just to catch one of Doomsday's punches. And then from there, Doomsday was consistently able to toss and throw around Clark. Absolutely just send Superman flying. Seriously, cannot stress this enough. He overpowered Cal throughout that entire fight. Did stuff like this throughout the entire fight. Then, as if all that wasn't already impressive enough, I mean, this is Superman we're talking about here. He also battled against Wonder Woman. Managed to do the exact same thing to her. Just easily overpower Diana, toss her around, and send Wonder Woman flying with his attacks. So yeah, Doomsday's crazy strong. On top of that, Doomsday's crazy tough. I mean, he was able to take punches and attacks from both Superman and Wonder Woman. Quickly recovered after like nothing had happened. He survived large explosions. Oh yeah, even survived a nuclear bomb. A freaking nuclear bomb! I mean, just look at that. Doomsday then fell back down to Earth and was just right back at it, just wrecking Gotham. And after Superman stabbed him all the way through with the kryptonite spear, he was still able to live on and kill Superman before dying himself. But the real trick here is that Doomsday's got a healing factor. A healing factor just like King Ghidorah. That's actually what gave me the idea for the fight in the first place. I mean, when Wonder Woman cut off his hand with her sword, just hacked it clean off, well, Doomsday just regrew that hand. No harm, no foul, just like Ghidorah's head. And all of this isn't even mentioning Doomsday's big old energy waves. He's able to send out these energy pulses that level everything around him. They can be seen from outer space, and they even push back Superman and Wonder Woman. He's got heat vision that blasted back Wonder Woman a couple of times throughout the fight. Even blasted back Superman, overpowering his own heat vision in the process. Alright, so that's who we've got. Ghidorah and Doomsday. Now who's coming out on top? Well, here's the thing. King Ghidorah is stronger, pretty much just because of his size. They're both able to take some pretty crazy attacks. But Ghidorah might be tougher just because he's bigger, he's going to be harder to put down. And so the main thing that Doomsday can call on are his big old energy blasts. I mean, Godzilla was literally able to vaporize Ghidorah with his blasts. Maybe Doomsday could do the same thing? I don't really think so, though. I mean, this is a massively powered up Godzilla that was doing that. Normal Godzilla couldn't do that sort of stuff throughout the whole movie. I don't think Doomsday could do the same thing here either. And that might be his only shot. King Ghidorah is so much bigger. He's stronger, I think he's tougher, I think he's just more powerful, period. And I think he's going to come out on top here. Yeah, I think he's going to beat Doomsday. King Ghidorah wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Who do you think wins this fight? Who do you want to see them fight next? Also, be sure that like button, subscribe button, and turn notifications on the DanCo army. And I will see y'all next time.